Alrighty, things should be working now. Hopefully. I will be very upset if it ain't. Need to make sure there isn't like some sort of echo. Okay. There isn't an echo, which is good. I'm gonna make my face cam just a little bit smaller, because I know I hide shit in the corners of my videos. Okay, we go back. Alright. So, basically, what we are doing today is a 1-year anniversary of the Void Saga. It's a little bit over a year, but nonetheless, I'd like to do this stream. I've always wanted to do this. Basically, the first video I made of the Void Saga came out on the 16th of February, which would have been how many days ago? 10 days ago. So I'm a bit late, but I also haven't streamed in a good bit. So we're gonna sit down, watch all of these. We got 13 videos to get through. 2 of them are pretty big, but we're gonna watch them. As much as I don't like watching my own videos, yeah, we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna have fun. Sorry that I haven't streamed in a while. Things have been going on, mainly powerlifting stuff. I haven't had time to stream, so now I can. So we're gonna do it. And after every video, I'll stop and discuss for a sec about, you know, what my thoughts were, stuff like that. But yeah, here we go. Hopefully it isn't too loud.
Hello, new employee of the Void Containment Center.
It is for me.
In this tape, you will learn how to take care of your brand new prison and your prisoners within containment. I know this job may seem stressful, as you are holding a person in a cell until their untimely death. You might go through the following effects throughout your time period working here: anxiety, depression, regret, void growth, and mild seasickness. We, as the Void Foundation, strive to make our prisoners as homely as possible, while taking time to learn their lesson. Feed them potatoes, allow them 1 unarmored visitor per week, and a book for them to gather their thoughts. All this may seem sudden, and you may have questions such as, what do we do in the event of a breakout? Where do the prisoners use the bathroom? If you ask any of these questions, simply reply with, the prison does not exist. Asunder did not escape. Commander did not escape. The Void Being is not locked in the basement. Now you are ready for maximum control over the prison. Do it right the first time. There are no redos here.
Okay. So, let's go back to it real quick.
Switch to Chrome to stay in
Why do
sync
I got
across
ads
devices,
and I don't get no money?
so your tabs go everywhere you go.
Okay. But anyway, you may have seen in like right here at the list of side effects that one of them is mild seasickness. That's from back when. Okay, let me tell you why the Void Saga is even a thing. So before the Minecraft server that we have now, we had another one before, and we built. Well, I built, and one of my friends, we built a giant prison, right? And we locked 2 people in there. One of them's a YouTuber. I don't know if the other one is, but the YouTuber that was locked up in that prison on there, His name is Asunder Sage. You should go check him out. His videos are very funny. He helped me a lot with some of the stuff I posted. And the other one was Commander Idiot. I don't think he does YouTube, but he was one of our friends. And basically, that's why when it gets to like the part right here when it glitches, it says Asunder. Asunder is not locked in the basement. Well, did not escape. Commander did not escape. The void entity is not in the basement. Basically, that was just saying that like they did not get out. Because on like the actual server they did, because my dumbass left the pistons down to where they could leave. But now I'm remaking this video. Like, this is a remake of this video. I'm pretty sure will come out before Shapeshift. I'm not sure yet, but Shapeshift still has a good bit of work to do. But those are the two people that we had locked up in the prison, and then like I have like completely like retconned it to where it's like an actual part of the Void Saga. But the Void Saga, like even its name is derived from Minecraft. Like it's the void, like beneath bedrock. But that's where like it all came from. And then this screenshot right here was one of the cells, like one of the prison cells. And then little scrinkly dink little dude right here that I photoshopped in. But I'm like, basically I have changed like from Asunder did not escape and Commander did not escape. Without spoiling too much for Shapeshift, I think if you've watched the more recent videos, you would know that, or have seen like any of the teasers that I posted on like the community tab, that there is two entities. We've only encountered one within the Void Saga, but there is two. There's Entity Asunder and Entity Commander. Entity Asunder, he voice acts, you know. Alright, Asunder Sage voice acts Entity Asunder. Basically, it was my way of getting around it before, like, because I didn't want to remake this video because I really like this one. It's the first one, and then like having to remake it would have been a pain in the ass because it's like, this is like literally the start of the series. But like, then again, you could understand the entirety of the Void Saga without even watching this video. Like, if you could comprehend the story and what's going on, you seriously would not need this video. Like, this was just like the first ever video I made for like the series. It's nowhere, like, it obviously isn't the first video I made. I've been on YouTube for 7 years, and this is not the first video I've ever made. But this was my first attempt at analog horror. This one, like this video in particular, like this whole entire scene right here, was inspired by Battington's, was it Batting? No, it's Scrumpus McGrimpus, I think that's his name. The original video that he made of like, the old pizzeria did not exist, the old animatronics did not exist. That's what this whole video was inspired by. I liked, like, I think I made it the same night that I finished reacting to the entire series. That's why, like, I don't, like I haven't been able to do any reaction videos to, like, any analog horror. Like, specifically, like, the Mandela catalog. I love the Mandela catalog. You can tell it's, like, inspired a lot of the entire series. A bit too much, in my opinion. I'm trying to, like, find my own footing. And I think I've kind of found it, but basically, man, I lost myself. Hold on. What was I saying? But yeah, I would love to react to stuff like the Mandela catalog, but I've already watched it all. I've already watched Gemini Home Entertainment. But whenever like the Volume 1 remake comes out, and Volume 5 comes out, or if Gemini Home, like if Remy Abode starts making new Gemini Home Entertainment videos, I'll watch those. I'll react to those. Kane Pixels, if she does more of the backroom stuff. I know the Walton Files 4 is about to come out too, so I'll be able to watch that as well. So, but yeah, that's this video. It's gonna get a remake. The person that voice acts in this one, that's my buddy Kyler. He actually plays the role of the warden, which I think is kind of interesting. Which it also doesn't really make sense with, like, you know, it's a warning training tape. Why is he the one talking over it? But, did I put a date on this one? I don't think I did. Why is it? Stop doing that. No, I didn't. Yeah, the Walton Files. But anyway, let's go on to memory management. I put a date. Yeah. Christmas of 1980. But anyway,
This video is an intro guide into
before we go on with this video, the reason that it seems very rushed and seems kind of goofy is because that this video was made for a school project. This one in particular, and then while it was still like a part of a Minecraft series, I'm pretty sure if you look in the Prison Break and Schizophobia, this damn, I cranked out like 3 episodes and what was it, one day to finish my school project, and basically it took place inside like the prison on the server. My character like broke out of prison or whatever, like the entity or whatever, and basically that's that. Like, it had a whole different story, but this still works for it, for like the memory management cells and stuff. So nothing's really changed with this video. I don't really like this video, but it's probably like one of the most important videos in the timeline. But yeah. Why was it 1080p for the last
Operating
one?
the void containment memory cell, an open lesson how to deep dive memories, how to implant and extract said prisoner back into reality, and lastly, how not to lock a prisoner inside their own mind. The void containment memory cell is made up of multiple layers of tempered glass and magnets. Along with this, we use a sound based on the entity/creature within the cell. This will allow the controlling guard to find weak points within the prisoners and begin what we call deep dive.
This eye is important. Like, it's important. Like, that represents, like, the prison. Like, the management of the prison.
What is deep dive? You may be asking yourself. Well, it's a connection between you, the guard, and the prisoner's most treasured memories. This will allow you to find areas of vulnerability to get those answers we so desperately need. After finishing deep dive, you are required to instruct the prisoners to find a cell within their memory to pull them back into reality. If this does not work, they will be stuck in their own minds until the machine is turned off.
Spooky. Spooky. Scary picture. Scary guy.
Thank you for listening to how to handle
This
and operate
fucking
the void
emoji.
containment memory
It's
cell.
so stupid. But alright. The time in between these two videos of when they were made, I changed up a lot. Like, see, this video came out back in November, I think. Yeah, inspiration. Alex Kister and Remy Abode. Yeah, November 7th. And then memory management. I think I had like a long jump. 9. Jesus, I It took me 6 months to post, like, to come back to it. Man, like, you can see a clear difference in quality when watching this one, but, time, did I put a, oh wait, yeah, never mind, it's in the video, when it took place. Yeah, this one's 1080p.
Join humorist Don Cooper on the Trail of 98 to Dawson City this Monday night at 7 on Great Adventure.
Remember when you were too young for grown-ups to take you seriously? Remember when your opinions didn't count? Now you are of age. Your ideas can be heard. Don't miss this opportunity to vote on November 5th. If your opinions have been asleep, let them wake up, come to life. Exercise your right to citizenship.
I'm so quirky. I made it say wake up multiple times.
New York is one of the world's...
Did you see that? Carter messed up iPhone screen record bar. Because I was looking for old New York footage. Because it takes place in New York. Like, I say it multiple times in the series, but it does take place in New York. And it's like, it's a fictional place that I made up called the Sahali Valley. But, yeah.
New York is one of the world's largest cities, but even more, it's been called a state of mind. To those who live here, New York is the center of the universe. To the rest of the world, it's a small plot of land on the eastern coast of the United States, almost halfway between Boston and Washington, D.C. New York City is comprised of 5 boroughs.
Oh my god. The 4:3 frame changed. Spooky. It's so bad. And I never did anything with that either. Like, it says in the boroughs. Like, yeah, it says in the boroughs. I never did anything with that. Like, my whole idea, like, I think my dumbass was trying to, like, copy Remy Abode with, like, the wood crawlers and how they come in through underneath your house. And I never did anything with that. I'm glad I didn't. But that just shows, like, some people make analog horror purely for the fact that they want to remake something that they've already seen. Because they want more of it. Don't do this. If you're going to be inspired by something, then be inspired by it. But don't blatantly try and copy something. Like, I feel like with Into the Aftermath, it felt too much like Volume 2 on from the Mandela catalog. But I still made it different. It's very clearly heavily inspired. But this is bad. And that zoom in is terrible. If you couldn't tell, that was an eyeball. Why is it so... Okay. See, if you know, this is when Shapeshift is supposed to come out. If it comes, like, if I can get it done by then. There's a lot. But, yeah, first official date, I think, in the series, other than, like, the memory management video whenever it was posted. Like the Christmas of 1980. But, first official date, March 16th. Okay, this arrow clicking, that was definitely from Remy Abode. But I used it different. He used it for, like, hide and seek and stuff, which is probably my, other than the planet video, that was probably my favorite video. But I really like the aspect of, like, an arrow, like, leading you. So. I'm so clever, and I made the time for the arrow shorter. The image you're about to see is of President and Michelle after the Department of Void Disruption arrived. Blurred for safety of Anne Michelle's family. Listen, it does look bad, the photoshopping here, but the lighting is great. Like, the lighting's coming from here, it's reflecting here. I did good on that.
I can't read. After the Department of...
Like, someone told me that they thought this pile of clothes right here was blood. Right, but it's not.
Listen, it does look bad.
She was found dead by investigators 2 hours after the hoax call. No DNA was found.
I did good on that. Like, someone told me that they thought this pile of clothes right here was blood.
And one more thing. I used this picture specifically because it made it feel like more down to earth. But Pokemon was not out whenever this is taking place. So this little Funko of Charmander should not be here. So if I ever do remake this video, I don't think I will. I might, who knows. But I will not be using this kind of picture. I'll use one that seems more down to earth. But yeah, not like that. This picture literally has no meaning, by the way. I just thought it looked cool. You can just say it's her bedroom.
Tomorrow on the 4:30 movie.
Screen recording bar.
Tonight we begin with a man on the loose in Union County, New York. He's been beating women, 7 of them so far, robbing them. And we'll have this report.
We'll have a report about shoppers fleeing a supermarket fire. Story of more cold refugees heading...
Tonight we will be remembering the loss of ambition.
The phone! My favorite scene in this whole video. You answer the phone. Why? Other than this part, I don't like the eyeball.
Hello, my name is Officer. What seems to be the emergency?
There seems to be. I don't know why I did the beep noise there. Because he obviously doesn't say anything after officer. And I don't think you watch any of my videos anymore. What's up, Leland? We're just rewatching the series. Hope you're doing good. But I don't think you watch my videos anymore, but no hard feelings. Thank you for the voice acting and the help that you've done. But I don't know why it bleeped it when she says officer. Because it clearly says Officer Riley right there. And also the actor and voice actor for Officer Riley has been changed since this video. I won't get into it because it's like personal stuff. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna continue.
A group of kids running through my field out on my farm. Can you send a deputy my way?
Yes, of course. We are tracking this call for safety reasons. Deputy...
And I didn't have any voice actors, so that's all subtitles.
...be on his way shortly. Hello, my name is Officer... What seems to be the emergency?
Yeah, hi. There's a guy just flying down the highway, like at least 30 over the speed limit.
There should be an on-road pursuit coming that way. Stay and return home safely. Have a good night. Hello, my name is Officer... What seems to be the emergency?
This call is coming from within the Void Containment Facility. Alert all forces that the entity has breached containment.
Okay. How do I know if this call is in a sabotage?
My name is Deputy Lane. I'm 27 years old, and I have one daughter, and I live at...
That's me that was talking there. But I also do the voice acting for Lucas. I physically play Entity Asunder, but I don't voice act for it. But anyway.
Okay, I'm setting...
Officer Riley is your sister. You know this.
All deputies to that area, they should be there in less than 10 minutes. Stay in line with me, okay? Lane? Are you still there? Do you copy?
I hear you in my nightmares. It was all a hoax. I won't return the same.
What am I even supposed to do now? 1, 7, 3, 6, 4... No. Who is there left to call?
I wouldn't have added this if it wasn't for the fact that I turned this video in for like an art project for like my school. That's why this is there. I think it's corny, because obviously, like, there wasn't any like, I didn't do any like signs of suicide. Well, I guess because like you can have a schizophrenic episode and kill yourself, I guess. But yeah, I had to add that just for. Jump scare. This video is why the Void Saga gets any recognition now. I don't think it's because people recognize the fact that, you know, I was trying to be different. But this video actually, like, in terms of, like, views, this one kind of blew up. And, like, some people on here I don't even know. Like, you got this one guy who has a dream profile picture. This one person, I don't know if they do they upload anymore? Because they commented on my video saying like, yep, like entity or whatnot. I was like, they were talking about like their own series. I was like, what the fuck? I think they deleted their original comment. Unless they commented on something different. But anyway, here we go. Entity agenda. My friends call this is the entity to them. This is their favorite, like version of the entity that they have seen. They call it Gumby. Not a fan of it, but they call it Gumby. Words cannot describe to you how important snow is in this series. It means something. Like, it really means something. There's the goodnight eyeball. I hate this video, guys. Can we skip it?
As the warden...
Yeah. Don't pay attention to the fact that it is me voice acting for this part. Don't pay attention to that at all.
Yeah.
Because
don't pay attention
I
to the fact
do
that
not play the warden. I don't.
Don't pay attention to that at all.
Kyler plays the warden, like his voice acting. And he also plays him like physically. But do not pay attention to the voice, like who is speaking here. Kyler is the voice actor for the warden, but I am playing the warden in this video.
I do believe I owe you all an apology. Not just an apology to you as workers of this facility and the sacrifices that you have made to hold your titles at this job. Sacrificing time that you could have with your friends, family, moments that you'll never be able to get back. Spending time with your children that could be making memories right now without a mother or a father. Because you stayed here to work at this containment facility just for me to let you all down. And I'll make it up to you. I have made a mistake that threatens the greater good of humanity. Even though the creature's physical body is still trapped within the cell, its soul, its evil is still loose. And I promise you, to all the men and women listening to this,
Wow.
I'm alive. I'm me. And I will stop this threat if it means my own life.
Bullshit. He's spitting fake words, fake facts. The warden, he does actually feel bad. Like, he feels terrible about it. About, like, the entity getting out. Because, if someone on Reddit pointed this out, and I didn't think anybody would kind of, like, really catch on to it, but someone pointed out the fact that, like, it's weird how, like, the first video, like, the introductory tape is for a warden. So it seems like they were rushing to get a warden because they knew of, like, the threat. And I thought that was crazy that anybody even thought of that. But the warden is very young in this series, like early 20s, and he has a lot of pressure on his shoulders. And you'll see that in Shapeshift when it comes out. You'll see that he is actively trying to stop the threat. And he means it when he says he is willing to put his life at risk to try and stop the threat.
Put a beard on this. It'll be the
iPhone screen record.
General Grant. Now, who does that look like? We received through our many and vetted
at age 43.
with which
I love this picture. It's such a cool picture. Void International Space Station. I haven't done anything with that in a while. Because, like, well, I don't really want to do anything with it right now. All imagery within this video was captured by the Deep Dive Memory Visualizer. Images are prohibited to the public and can be used against you. Oh, it just says against you, court of law. It should say in court of law. Warden Blake Dean. That's when the warden's name was finally revealed. But, anyway, this video was supposed to show how, like, how important memory management was. Especially when you're, like, this video, wait, entity agenda. Stop, fuck. I'm not looking at the ad. Alright. But all the pictures that are shown in that are memory visuals, which basically means, think of it as like a screenshot of someone's, like, thoughts. Like, what they're thinking of. And that's what it is. In simple terms. But, I'll talk more about that when we get to entity visual. Because I'm uploading this video for, like, anybody that does, like, I know one of the voice actors actually does, like, theories on the videos. So, like, this might help them put up some sort of, like, timeline. But anyway, toxoplasma deep disorder. What I originally wanted this to be something bigger, but I think I'm only going to use this for, as of right now, it's only going to be used for one event, in the timeline, which is, it may be in the next video. I'm not sure. It might be in season 2.
Toxoplasma deep disorder is the effect on the brain due to the exposure of chemicals produced by non-earthly contaminants. Examples of this would be helium, ultraviolet radiation, and void exposure. For those concerned about void exposure within their homes, please call this number.
I have no clue if helium is a earthly element. It's on Earth, so I'm assuming it probably is. But when I mean non-earthly, I mean like, is it man-made? Like, is helium has to be naturally produced, because it's like, isn't like the sun like 70% helium? Whatever. Alright. This is where that fucking eyeball finally shows up. What? I don't know how to really talk about the eyeball. But this is Andrew Maddox, the guard that got his mind swapped with the entity by accident. It was by accident. And then this is Blake Dean, the warden. Oops. We've always been alike, Dean. Now I'll be human, just like you. I got out. I did that click way too much, like the VHS stuff.
What makes you think this is going to be any different than all of your other ghost adventures?
Yep, I did it 3 times. I'm inside your home. Andrew Maddox's body was not found at the scene. The creature's cognitive skills were completely gone. Deep dive protocol was not followed. The entity is out. This is basically saying how so the original, like, I don't know if I had it in memory management or not, if it explained or not, but my original idea is, like, I was going to have I had, in the original series when it was Minecraft, I had this whole scene where it was like taking place during one of the memory management like procedures to try and figure out what the void is, and basically the entity got too far away and it basically was starting to overload the system, and then that's how the entity got out. That's basically the same thing that happened, but I haven't like done a video like involving that. But I will in season 2. It won't be in this one, because season 2, I'm pretty sure it's going to be all about character development, more like interpersonal issues, while the entity is there. But this one's kind of like setting up the world building and stuff. But yeah, basically, entity got too far away, overloaded the system, causing Andrew Maddox and the entity to swap like consciousness. And then now Andrew Maddox, his body is being controlled by the entity, and Andrew Maddox's consciousness is stuck inside the entity's body within the cell. I don't know why I did that. A visual, see? And there's more snow and trees. Pay attention to that!
From Channel 12, Arizona's leading news station, this is Action News.
Good evening, I'm Mike Hambrick.
And I'm Linda Alvarez. In the news tonight, the Environmental Protection Agency began its investigation of pesticide poisoning throughout the valley today. Cheryl Parker reports while people in East...
That's where it says the valley for the first time. Alright. That girl right at the end is Brooke. She does the voice acting of Brooke Marshall. She does the voice acting of Brooke Marshall in Into the Aftermath. See, and then here's more deep dive memory cell visuals. Snow. Would you look at that? Snow! More snow! And music by The Caretaker. Don't do that. Front door camera. Aiden just left the camera on the floor for some reason. Living room camera. Still no freaking ghosts. Bedroom camera. I loved making this part because it actually turned out good. I've gotten so many compliments on this particular part. This one did so good. Into the Aftermath. Alright, here we are. Into the Aftermath. What? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Andrew.
Nope, shut up. Yep. Okay. All the parts that are like the ghost hunting parts, take place during December 17th, 2006. The introduction part, this little timeline part doesn't. Yeah, the introduction doesn't. This little timeline part doesn't. We're at the toxoplasma deep disorder test takes place during 2006. This takes place during 2006. This takes place during this little part right here where Officer Riley is talking. This takes place back in the 80s, after, specifically a couple days after March 16th. And then this takes place in the 80s again. But this video, it was really good in my opinion at the time. But looking back at it now, I really don't like this video. It's a feat of my, like, it's pretty good in terms of like my editing, but it's like
could be dead because of you.
It could have been better.
And on top of that, that creature that is just sitting mindlessly inside the cell is now basically inside of a human body. He could be anywhere. And on top of that, he gets...
Don't know if any of y'all noticed this. Be alert for any links you see come from my videos. Just pay attention
So do
to that.
all the things that he could before, because now they are just swamped. Dean, you're a fucking idiot.
Something like this shouldn't even be possible. The entity shouldn't even know.
Again, I do it again where I voice acted for Dean. I need to, like, I did it again here. Don't pay attention to it. Just imagine he's talking, not this guy. Imagine he's talking.
Disconnection. That's not even possible. This isn't my fault. I designed these myself. I know how they work. That isn't possible. Something happened that we didn't think of, and it's not fair for me to be blamed for all.
Dude, you aren't gonna believe me when I say this.
Aiden's voice acting is so bad. We make jokes about it all the time, but Aiden's voice acting is so bad. He comes back in Shapeshift for a little bit, but his voice acting will be better, I promise. He did it really late, and it was like 2 days before the video was supposed to come out, so he like rushed himself. And they were also like, for some reason he sent them out of order. I don't know why. So I had to like go through and find them.
You want to go ghost hunting, right?
But Brooke's voice acting is fucking phenomenal. She does great.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm calling you for. There's no sugarcoating it.
What makes you think this is going to be any different than all of your other ghost adventures?
Because, dude, my friend was telling me about this apartment that has been constantly having stuff change around it. Lights turning on, cameras recording weird stuff, all sorts of cool stuff.
That does sound pretty cool, now that I think about it. What time do you want me there?
As soon as possible. Everyone has to be indoors by 8, remember?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll be on my way in about 5 minutes.
Togetherness.
Ugh! This was Aiden's plan, and he's not even here. I'm really not surprised. Which room even is it?
I don't know.
Please,
I
don't
meant for
tell
her
me
to
it's
say, like,
all
not ugh, but I think it's funny she did anyway.
The guy was rich. Why wouldn't he want a top floor?
Oh my god. Something interesting better happen tonight. That's if I don't freaking pass out before I get to the top. I don't care if the guy was rich. You know, fires still happen in these buildings, right? If you're at the top, then you're basically screwed.
Fair enough. But the guy died in a different way, so that doesn't matter.
The guy died? I thought the place was just supposedly haunted.
Yeah, it's haunted.
Aiden.
It's the guy who owned the apartment. But his body was never found, so who knows?
That's interesting, I guess. Maybe I'll be leaving this place with one cool bit of trivia.
If you don't want to be here, you don't gotta stay. You're just my best friend, and I'd like to do this thing with you. And hey, the channel is doing great.
No, I want to do it, I do. This place just gives me the creeps, and I'm trying to stay cool. It's weird, you know. My mom told me that my stepdad used to live here before they met.
That line is very important. You all will have to leave it up for interpretation for right now. But just know that that will be important in the timeline. A simple timeline briefing as requested for Warden Blakedean, Officer Fletcher. Officer Fletcher is a joke about one of our friends. I'm not going to say his name, but he has no clue what this whole thing is about. All my friends in my friend group have helped with voice acting, or just acting in general, but him. And it's funny, like, just because he doesn't know anything that's going on with it. So, this is our way of putting him in here. We got Officer Fletcher. So, December 25th, 1980, Christmas Day. The first test with the new memory cell containment cell cyclotron belt 2.0 was a complete success, promptly having the construction unit to create more cells while green lighting deep dive protocol with entity asunder. So that's the entity that's been causing a lot of problems as of recently. March 16th, 1981. So there was no problems up until... So it was about 4 months after they got greenlit that there started being problems. During deep dive session, Entity Asunder went beyond the border of memory development, causing the system to overload, allowing the entity to escape and swapping minds with Officer Andrew Maddox. So I didn't even need to explain it. It just happened. March... Ah, no! Okay. March 27th, 1981. As a statewide search for the entity continues, investigators begin searching the home of Anne Michelle after her body was found dead after investigators tracked the caller ID from March 16th. So, this isn't me retconning the date that it happened. This is the date that, like, all the evidence got brought in. Like, that the whole case was really, like opened. Because, like, I'm just going to say it so it's easier to understand for anybody that, like, actually really cares about the timeline. The scene from Dispatcher was for the police, like, the investigator, like, where they first found her body and showed, like, the pills and stuff and said that the cause of death was probably from a schizophrenic episode. That takes place on March 16th. But this takes place on the 27th. This is a re-timeline of that timeline for the Department of Void Disruption. They're covering up the death of Anne Michelle done by the entity so the police don't, try and get the whole operation shut down. More of like the Department of Void Disruption. There is a difference between the Void Containment Center and the Department of Void Disruption. Think it was the department as like a PR team, and then the Void Containment Center is Blake Dean and some of the guards. Anyway, June 3rd, 1981. This is no longer her name in the series, so don't think about it. Her name is Officer Bree Riley now, but Officer Bree Riley reportedly goes missing. Her home was searched and all her valuables were still there. Only notable things found in her house to help with future investigation was the placement of her badge and personal documents laying on the table along with her inhaler. Breathing is important. The fact that she had an inhaler in the timeline is important. That just isn't mentioned to be mentioned. But yeah. Did I jump a year? Okay, no, I didn't. But yeah, this is a couple months later, about 3 months later. And then, God, I keep blanking. This is 3 months later. There's a little part later where she gets interviewed right here where the new voice actor does the Officer Riley part. That's obviously that voice act. This interview is before she goes missing, obviously. Why does that keep happening? July 25th, 1981. Further entity visuals were recovered from the original breakout of the entity, one of which was put away back in April 17th due to the high risk of government stepping in and causing all workers to lose their jobs and homes. Warden Blake Dean gives an honorary speech to all remaining guards and workers at the Void Containment Center, discussing his guilt and shame he brought upon his crew, promising them an answer. See, it's showing Gumby. And then, I don't want to reveal the name of this thing yet. I might. Just know it won't have anything to do with anything going on for a long time. But this thing is the mother entity. And its name is the MOG. The M-O-G. The MOG. It won't have anything to do for a long time. But just know it exists and is still wandering in space. August 1st, 1981. More captured entity visuals were released to the Department of Void Disruption in an act to better help track the location of the entity. All that can be seen is pictures from the entity's mind of a frozen, barren wasteland that is presumably its former home. The architecture and surrounding land seems very Earth-like, leaving the department to believe that these visuals come from a parallel of Earth. Basically, I am feeding you all answers with this one. The snow-covered place is a Earth parallel. That's where the entity, all the entities in the MOG are from. But that will leave you wondering, how did the MOG get through to our Earth if it's from a parallel? What did the Void Containment Center do to allow that to happen? Who knows?
Here we are. Seems pretty well kept up. Must be the police keeping things in order. Seems like Like I'm not the only person who brings home.
He's so bad at voice
I don't even have a
acting.
real job. Shut up.
Calm down. It was a joke. I'm going to check the bedroom. This dead guy's room is cleaner than mine. Anything else in here?
You shouldn't be rummaging through a dead guy's stuff, Aiden.
The police have been doing it for years, and they still don't know how this guy died. I think I'll be okay. Huh, that's odd.
What's the matter?
Well, the police left some evidence here. It's not even from this place, which is the weird part.
I do like this part, but my fucking drawing is so dumb. My name is Andrew, my new face. The drawing is so stupid.
I've had these cameras for 4 years and still don't know how to set them up properly. Huh. Can you do this?
Yeah, I can do it. Hey, I have a question.
What's up?
How long are we here for? Like, is this a weekend thing, like how we normally do, or like, how long?
No. The guy who owns the whole building said we could only stay for the night. He knows about the YouTube channel as a fan, so he's setting it up in the system as a nightly stay.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna have to sleep in this hole for a whole weekend.
No, I wouldn't do that to us, especially in a place where a ghost stays.
All the cameras are set up. We should try and get some pictures going right from the start. It'll help us know what rooms to start in.
Good idea. Let me set up this camera real quick.
And then here's the original shot. I actually, well, if it wasn't obvious, I made this shot a long time before I made the, like, this whole video. This part was very fun to make. And it's important. Yeah. By the way, when I made this, I had no clue that that piano music was from the Walton Files. I heard some video using that on Reddit, and I just took the audio from that video. But I had no clue that was from the Walton Files until I reacted to it on stream. I was like, holy shit, it's the music I used. But I don't know if he made it. The guy that made the Walton Files, what's his name? Is that Martin Walls? I think that's his name. If he made the Walton Files, well, if he made that music or not. But if he did, it's fucking good. Thank you for completing the kit. You and your family are helping shape a better tomorrow. Please do not record responses to others outside your family.
so excited to review these pictures. I really hope there's something good.
Me too.
He
After
sounds so
settling into
excited,
all
doesn't
this, I'm actually quite calm and excited.
Brooke, you have to look at this.
Oh my god, what is that thing? Is that real?
I swear to photos.
See, my thinking on it is like when I listen to this, I can't tell if he's underacting or if she's overacting. It's weird. Like, I don't know how to like explain it.
It's all real. This is so cool.
This is not cool, Aiden. A lot of the videos we've made have been faked or somewhat altered. This time, though, there's actually something there. We need to leave.
What? No, we gotta stay. I'm not wasting my money on this room just to leave. Secondly, it's past 8. You'll get arrested, bro.
Then fine. I'm gonna sit in the pantry with my laptop, and I'll talk to you through a call. I'm not staying out there, Aiden.
You're such a baby. We've watched way scarier movies.
Movies that aren't real! Fake-o and not real in the slightest. This place is nuts. That face almost looked like it was actually standing there, and not just a ghost.
Really? It's not breaking, bro. If that were the case, then we'd be getting charged too. Listen, I'm gonna set up more cameras. I'm gonna be in that room. Stay on the phone with me, okay?
Yeah, I'll be on the phone.
Okay, those ones are all set up. What are you doing, Brooke?
Watching this video about the top 10 alien sightings. Probably shouldn't, though. It's not helping the fear
I
I'm
did
going
this
through.
specifically because this whole video reminded me of those old like videos that it's like top 10 scariest things caught on camera from like I wouldn't even say old Watch Mojo videos, but like top 10 scary. Like it, I don't know. I just thought like this would be a good part to have in it, and I think it adds a lot to it in my opinion.
I'll have to check that out. You need to screencast this for me so I can get footage.
I think this original video is called like God Found on Camera. It's like really weird.
The last of my cameras are in here, so you'll have to screen record it.
So basically, I'm hiding for no reason.
Yeah, basically.
Bro, I hate you.
No problem. How is this stuff on the floor?
I don't know why that's so quiet, but it's not my problem. But
Is it?
yeah,
It's like a black goo. Do you have any of our lab vials?
Wait,
Yeah,
can I follow
I'll
it?
bring you one.
I don't know why that's so quiet, but it's
I don't know why he turned all the way that way. But this, yeah, that it shows that on the original video, but obviously I changed it.
Aiden, are you okay?
Jesus, you scared me. Yeah, I'm fine. What's the matter?
I saw something on the camera. I'm sorry, this is a lot.
It's okay, I promise. It's a scary feeling, but I promise everything will be okay.
Okay, here's the vials.
Here, you keep one with the stuff in it as well. It'll be a little souvenir.
Ew, but okay. Hopefully we come out of here with the best footage ever.
That's the spirit.
Deputy Lane, it was him.
Yeah, this is the voice actor for Officer Riley now.
I know it was him. I know it was him. You can't sit here and tell me it wasn't. I was the one on the phone, not you. Not only that, I've worked with him. I know how he sounded when he was scared, and that wasn't often. No, it wasn't. It was him. What is that? This doesn't make any sense. Who called me? Who called me? That still doesn't really make sense to me. He wasn't on the phone with me. No, what? What happened?
It's so cold in here. Does electricity not work in this room?
It's pretty warm in here. You know what they say about cold corners.
I'm hoping that might be the case.
I don't know if you all understood that, but it's talking about ghosts. Because, like, if the corner of the room is cold, that means there's a ghost in there.
That's weird. Dude, the camera's just dead.
Just flip the batteries around. They should turn right back on. Aiden? Aiden?
This,
Are you okay?
This part's so
Aiden?
bad. I threw.
Aiden? What are you doing? Why are you standing
Aiden, don't do it! No! Aiden!
Oh my god. If there's a ghost in here, please, for the love of God, stop. Leave me alone. That was my best friend. Why did you do that to him?
Following recording was sent to the Void Containment Center. Whoops. Oh, let me read the rest of it before he starts talking. On August 16th, 1981.
Living in another man's shadow.
So this is us under stage doing the voice acting here, and he's fucking awesome. Alright.
I was clamped by the chain and bound to my ankles. I was not a prisoner of my labyrinth or of shackles and bars, but of the prison I live with from my own perception. You did this to me, but I am yet a fool. I am the only one who can control my past, just like all the humans. I'm a simple-minded, just as you. I took my time and used it wisely. But in the end, I'm out. I'm in control. The prison now, my maze of terror, and those within it will soon be free of their madness, of their mindless terror. I am no god, Dean. You are such a fool that you took the bait. Just like your little god friend. I made myself known. Now it is you who will be bound to the chains of trauma, forced to repeat your own hell. Hell is fitting, though, Dean. I'm no god, but the devil.
He's not actually the devil. He's just saying that he's a bad guy. And look, it was so nice that I put this at the end. Some credits. Voice actors for the entity. You got us under stage. Brooke, at Brooke Burt on Instagram. Aiden McKinney 96 on Instagram. Hysterical Detective at Bree, which is just, I don't know why I said Hysterical Detective. I could have just said Officer Riley. But Warden Blake Dean at My Bad Carter everywhere. Visual and editing, editor, narrative, and director. Me. It's only for this video. And there it is, the eye.
Due to recent events
this video did really well on TikTok.
Center, the government is enacting martial law to ensure the safety of our homes and families. What does this mean going forward? Our working hours...
I made this video to explain why Aiden said, remember we have to be inside by 8. So, that's why this video is
will all
there.
be citywide from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. While school hours stay the same, home sitters will be provided for those who can't be with their children until the working hours are done. For those working in any form of law or governmental contracting, your hours stay the same. Return to work on time and get home safely and as quickly as possible. Everyone must be indoors by 8 p.m. There is no way around this time constraint. Until the safety of the Sagali Valley is secured, we must protect our loved ones at all cost. Good night.
I don't know why I said goodnight like that. As of 1996, there is nothing we can do to track the entity other than the toxoplasma deep disorder test results. We have tried to contact Andrew's family, mother and siblings, but to no avail. He has not returned home. The entity has conquered his body and mind. Andrew is gone. We are sorry, America. So this would be 15 years later. Basically, I don't know if I can really say much about what goes on in between those 15 years, because Shapeshift will do all that for me. But basically, Never mind. I can't say none. You'll just have to wait. This part was preluding the package. So was this part. Well, it literally says the package at the end of it. I don't know why it's called a package here. February 2nd. Yep. Hold on. No, quit. Officer Riley, right here. Lucas Michelle. And then you can make what you want to make of this, but there is an answer to it. The eye. The music in the intro part right here is from Quedeca's new album, I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. This song is the opening called Sorry for Dying. That has nothing to do with what's going on in the video. I just thought it was like fitting for like the overall vibe of this video. But yeah, it's a great album. It was for me, it's the album of the year for 2022, and it's probably Quedeca has made his way up like my most listened artists, and it's crazy how what a transformation he has done. But besides that, and it's not copyrighted, so you can use other songs within that album as well. These shots do have importance, but it's not so much as what's going on in them, but just where it's at. And it'll make more sense when Shapeshift comes out. Hold on, before we continue, this takes place, did I not put a timeline? Did I not put one here? I thought I did. I could have swore I remembered putting I could have swore I put a date. People really like this one too. It did well. Speaking of ones that did well, Into the Aftermath getting 200 views in a day was insane to me. That was crazy. But hold on, let me go back to this one real quick. Maybe it was, I put the date on, yeah, it was on this one. February 28th, 2007. And then, you got,
yeah, it was on this one.
I don't know why I didn't put a date on this one. Oh, yeah, I remember. Because I put the date on this video. We'll watch that one after. I didn't put it in here because I wanted y'all to go find it yourself. But let's fast forward back through this.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Because I put the date on.
I had a lot of fun recording this video. It was different though.
We'll watch that one after. I didn't put it in here because I wanted y'all to go find it.
This is who I actually voice act in the series. And I guess, physically act. But I blur out the face because I also do the acting for the entity.
I found a
This is
cool
who I
trailer
actually voice acted in the
out
series.
in the woods towards where my family lives. It's a little bit on the outside of the Saga County line.
But I blur out the face
it's really cool.
because I also do the acting for
But yeah, found another package. I'm excited to open this one because I don't know if it was fan mail or something, but somebody sent this one in. So, and it was addressed to me, which I'm a bit worried about the fact that one of y'all knows my address, but either way, I'm very excited to open it. I don't know what's going to be in here. Normally there's weird stuff when we do these, but I'm excited. So, let's get right into it. Got my little pocket knife right here. Whoever it was got in here good. We got it wrapped up too. See what it is. Huh. That's not that strange. It's a phone. Huh.
I know that the phone in both the screenshot I did here. Where is that? Where is that? Well, basically, there's the screenshot of the phone that's over there, and then the phone that's in Dispatcher they're both black. But this is the same phone from Dispatcher. Just know that.
Wait, it's missing a cord. How am I even supposed to plug it in? It's only got this one. Some of the buttons aren't working. Huh. That's cool. There. Anything? Nothing off about it. It looks like it would work just fine. Huh. What is that? Some black stuff on it. Huh. No, for giggles, let's try calling someone. Number off the top of my head. Okay, I got one. Might be a bit crude typing this number. Might be a bit insensitive, but nonetheless, maybe. Yeah, might as well. What the fuck? Annabelle? Annie? Annie? Someone's messing with me. How do any of y'all know this? Annie? Pick up. I heard you. I don't believe in ghosts or anything, but that... I haven't heard you in so long. God damn it. Shit.
Ow. My knee.
I'm just gonna delete the video. Every time I feel like I get closer to speaking to you again, nothing happens.
Oh, that's so sad. Lucas.
And I don't know if this is some sort of crude joke, but I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. don't know if the camera caught that, but there's something. I heard something. I don't know if you all heard that or not. Let's see anything. It's reflecting on there. What? Where'd the phone go? Who's in here? Who the fuck is messing with me? No, this is fucked up. No. No. Get me out of here. God damn it. What do you want?
You can clearly see that the door was opening. Lucas wouldn't be leaving the house that night. Whoops. Did I unpause it? Okay, I kind of remember what this says, but I'm trying to like also read it at the same time. If you heard your loved one who was taken from you too soon, would you not answer the door? Is what that says.
I don't know what else to do. I think best to sit and wait for someone to come in and find me. I mean, I don't know what else there is to do. I can't tell if there's someone in here or not. I'm not going down that hallway. Unless I have to. The phone go. It was right here. Again. Who's back there? What do you want? How do you know who my sister is? Did you have something to do with it? Show yourself, you fucker! What the fuck was that? What did it throw? The fucking... What do you want? You're fucked. Whoever's in here, you're a fucked up person. Leave me alone. I've been here for too long. I can't leave. I hope the doors are locked, everything's jammed. I gotta sleep. I don't know what else to do. All I can think of doing... If I set something here, maybe... I'll put the flashlight over here with it. Maybe I can get some rest. I don't know what else to do.
I had a lot of fun making this scene. Boy, I took my time with this fucking video. It's long.
So, guys, I woke back up in the middle of the night. I just can't trust this place knowing that there might be something in here. Good news, I suppose. The phone's back. The only thing I can think of doing, if there's some paranormal stuff going on in here, I don't know what is going on or what's real and what isn't. Maybe we can try calling for help. Because if Annie can pick up the phone, then I don't know why no one else could. 911. No sound. Not even static. I don't know what to do. Let me try it one more time. Annie, please respond. I don't know what's going on in here, but I'd be okay with some clarity.
Hello. No one is available to take your call at this time. Please leave a message after the tone.
Annie? What's going on in here? You know, I wish you were here. It's not fair what happened. I know there was some under the cover stuff that clearly was happening. And, you know, being your brother, I miss you. I don't even know if you can hear this, but I've been trying so hard to find out what happened. Even though I feel like I'm at my life's end, I feel like this is the closest that you'll ever be.
Just so people know, he wasn't born when Annie was alive. Just that's why he says this is the closest we'll ever be.
I guess I got what I wanted. To hear from you again, but not the way I wanted. The only thing I can think of doing now is staring the beast head on, I guess. Oh, no, I tried. I didn't want people to forget about you. It's not fair. No one wants to be forgotten. Alright. I guess that's all I gotta say. Bye, Annie. For the last time.
I think this is the only video I've made in the series, other than like every single one that came before this, that doesn't have like any flaws in my opinion. Like actual errors, not like quality.
I'm not scared of you.
Because this is my favorite video I've made. I'm just really tired. That's why that's why I'm not talking too much at this one.
Do something. Do anything. I'm not scared.
I wish Entity Aftermath was more like this.
Well, the phone
I wish I recorded more like this.
Trying to scare me, it didn't work. Okay, maybe it did a little bit. What are you? Leave me alone.
I don't know. I'm sorry for pausing it, but I don't know if you can tell, but what it's repeating the call from dispatcher.
with some fucking answers. Get the fuck out of here! Leave!
Lucas. This was done by an artist on Instagram, Dark Mind Arts. Please go follow them. They did an incredible job with this. And that's the package. Before we watch Operation Threshold, I think it's important for you all to see this video. That video also did really good in its first day as well. See, alright, so it says April 10th, 2007. The last video took place a day before, April 9th. But this, I don't have this in the actual playlist because I wanted it to be a hidden video. But it's called Interview. It's only a minute long, but Lucas called in after his whole experience with the entity. It was the first call we've gotten since 1988. We thought it was gone. Part of us didn't even believe Lucas at first. No one has survived an encounter before. When questioned him about the phone and how he came into possession of it, he was acting confused. We asked, "Do you not understand the question, Luke?" And he replied with, "It came from you all. It was from your shipping address." The phone hasn't been in our possession since Officer Riley went missing. When asking how he managed to flee the attack, he said, "I pretended to play dead, but a part of me actually feels like I died that day. I don't feel the same." Lucas. Interpret that as you will. Eyeball has meaning, but I won't say what it means. That's the end of that one. That one's not a part of the series, so it's not going to show up. But Operation Threshold. I did this one 9 days ago. It's not doing hot. And for some reason, the description of it keeps disappearing. I'm going to back it up near. Prior to the events that took place on April 10th, Lucas was experiencing signs of paranoia before even encountering the entity. As you can see, Lucas appears to be recording the back door of his home, not the location that his encounter took place at, seeming distressed and anxious. Video 2. In video 2, Lucas appears to be investigating his bathroom now. We ended up questioning Lucas about this particular video, and he said, "That is not my bathroom," leaving us confused again. Video 3. This part was fun to make. I got fake blood for this one. I wrote Dean on the mirror in fake blood. This footage was not recovered from Lucas. The first event to take place in the timeline, right here. September 17th, 1976. First contact with the threshold is made using government. U.S. government proceeds with giving funding to the Department of Void Disruption to begin constructing the Void Containment Center. I'm not going to explain what this is. You just have to know. Shapeshift. Comes out soon. And then one more video. This is the last one that has been uploaded as of late. And it will be the last video until Shapeshift comes out. March 19th, 2007. Which means it took place a little bit before Lucas's little attack.
Dean has been really quiet, more quiet than usual. I feel bad for him knowing that everything that's been going on, even though it's somewhat warranted, but I don't know. He deserves to give his side of the story at least. Entity Asunder? I thought those names were outdated. The Threshold. Haven't heard of that name in a long time. We told those folk back at the department that we were opening a gateway to a playground that we didn't want to play in. We really built a prison for two little...
And that's it. I do hope you all enjoyed watching through that. But yeah, I am tired for some reason. Go watch these two videos. They are important. Very, very important. And also listen to the songs while you're at it. I be posting bangers, and then you got the YouTube shorts, just me. These get a lot of views, and I hate it. Other than this one, though, this one was funny, and this one too. But yeah, as you can see, I've been doing some weightlifting stuff. I'm getting back on my YouTube grind, I promise, guys. But yeah, all that's left for season 1 is Shapeshift. It'll be out soon. Hopefully it'll be out March 16th, I think, is when I plan on having it out. Yeah. This is a cool picture. This is when I was recording little thingy. New Void Saga video this morning. This one is actually very important to understand the timeline. It was fun to make, but it is short. Thank you all for your patience. I'll be live streaming tonight. I'm sorry that I say I'll be live streaming. I never do. I'm just never home. But this is a very... I really like this picture.
But this is a very...
I
really like this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. See, I finally got you all your live stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, look.
I finally got you all your
here's
live
some of the pictures from. Well, are they not gonna full screen on here? Yeah, Shapeshift March 16th, the Void Saga finale.
Yeah, Shapeshift March 16th.
They're not gonna full screen on here for some reason. But yeah, there's gonna be a second training tape. You got a little bit of the little podcast part in the other one, but it's like an actual little podcast segment. And then this finally gets cleared up. The at-home toxoplasma deep disorder testing kit. It's a mouthful. This guy right here, he did the voice acting for the last video we just watched. This one right here. But yeah. I'll be remaking this one. Hopefully it comes out before Shapeshift, but if not, it's okay. But Indoor Lockdown Act package. I would say if you wanted like a clear-cut timeline where it splits, past entity visuals is where it splits. If you want an idea of where it does in fact split, obviously there's stuff in this video that still goes on the 80s and 90s, but kind of past this point, it's really talking about stuff that's going on in the early 2000s. But yeah, I do hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for being gone for so long. I'll be trying to get more live streams out. But this was fun to do. Happy 1 year to the Void Saga. It's been a bit. I am... Why does it say 188? Why does it say that? But yeah, thank you all so much for everything y'all do. Happy 1 year to the Void Saga. Hopefully we can keep it up, and maybe after the Void Saga, the next series that I plan on doing does just as good. But this one, the Void Saga will always have my heart. Alright, thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your day.